Om Namah Shivaya. Episode 45, Chapter 9, verses 16 to 19. Contemplating upon Brahman is worshipping Brahman. Verse 16 describes the fire ritual that is normally done to fulfill our desires. But here, as Jignasus, we use it as a ritual of knowledge, Jnana Yajna, to contemplate upon Brahman, Ishvara, to see Ishvara's many forms in Prakriti, Vishvato Mukham. In Jnana Yajna, we are contemplating upon that one pure consciousness that is pulsating in every atom of this creation, which can be an attitude or a vision. When it is an attitude, it is devotion, bhakti yoga. When it is a vision, it is knowledge, jnana yoga. By doing this ritual of knowledge, number one, we learn to understand that due to Atma's presence within, this body, mind, senses are able to do this ritual and worship. Aham kartu, aham yajna. These body, mind, senses are able to chant the mantra, aham mantroham. By contemplating in this manner, we are giving up our sense of doership and enjoyship. Because we know that this body, mind, senses cannot do an action without Atma. And we do not have to seek happiness, because happiness is the nature of Atma. Number two, by doing this ritual of knowledge, we learn to see that the ghee offered, aham ajyam, the food offered, aham swata, all the food that are generally eaten, like grains, wheat, oats, herbs, aham ausadam. The ritual fire, aham agni, the oblations offered, aham hutam, have all come from Ishvara. Due to the vibration of Shakti, causes the five elements to manifest as these oblation. By contemplating in this manner, to see Ishvara's many forms in Prakriti, Vishvato Mukham, we are worshipping Ishvara. Verse 17 teaches us to contemplate that, number one, Brahman as Ishvara is the father of this creation. Pita aham asya jagata. Ishvara is the primary cause of this creation, the Purusha. By having Maya under his control, he projects the changeless Brahman as the constantly changing world. Number two, Ishvara is also the mother. Aham matacha. Mother is Shakti. The reverberation of Shakti causes the three gunas to combine with the five elements to become the effect, the Prakriti. So Ishvara is both the father and mother of this creation. Number three, once we say that Brahman is the father and mother of this entire creation, the next question is, who is the grandfather? To negate such a question, Sri Krishna says, I am the grandfather, the uncaused cause. Aham Pita Maha. There is no grandfather. Brahman is also the grandfather. So Brahman as Ishvara is the father, mother and grandfather of this entire creation. The uncaused cause. There is no higher divinity other than Brahman. Number 4, Ishvara is also the sustainer, Data. As Lord Vishnu, he sustains this creation. And he is the giver of the fruits of our action, Karma Phala Data. Number 5, we must know Brahman, Aham Vedyam, as the cause of this entire creation. Because only Brahman can be known fully and totally, whereas everything else under Prakriti can only be known partially. Number 6, the knowledge of Brahman purifies, Pavitra. It destroys our Sanchita karmas to be liberated. Number 7, the name of Brahman is Om, Omkara. And the sound is great because it is the name of Brahman. Number 8, in all our Vedas, Rig Veda, Sama Veda, Yajur Veda, the end portion is called Vedanta, where the knowledge of Brahman is revealed. Verse 18, Sri Krishna names 10 of his Vishwatomukam for us to contemplate and have his vision. Number 1, Ishvara is the end, the result of our action. Aham Katir. The results are not separate from Ishvara. The results are given according to what we deserve. And if we can accept all the results as Ishvara's prasadam, we are worshipping Ishvara. Number 2, Ishvara nourishes Bharta, this entire creation. Through his respective devatas, he gives the sun, the moon, the stars, their respective qualities to nourish this world. Recognizing this, we nourish ourselves. Number 3, Ishvara is the source of all resources, Prabhu. All our glories are Ishvara's glories. Recognizing this destroys our ego. Number 4, Ishvara is the witness, Sakshi. Ishvara is not responsible for our destiny. Our punyas and papas are recorded by the law of karma. We cannot get away from the vision of Ishvara. Understanding this, we must ensure that all our actions are righteous. Number 5, Ishvara is our abode, Nivasa. We live in a house. The house is on the earth is in the solar system is in the galaxies, and the galaxies are all in Ishvara. So Ishvara is our only abode. Number 6, Ishvara is our ultimate destination, Sharanam, where we can completely relax. When we have zeroed our karmic account, we will be in oneness with Ishvara, in absolute bliss. Number 7, Ishvara is helpful by nature, Sruhat. He gives according to what we deserve. without expecting anything in return. Number 8. From Ishvara, this creation has come about. Into Ishvara, it gets dissolved. And in Ishvara, it has its being. Prabhava Pralaya Sthanam. Understanding this removes our fear of birth and death because we are always in Ishvara. Number 9. Ishvara is both the cause and effect of this creation. Nidhanam. By contemplating upon this, we position ourselves at the Atma level and as a witness allow our body, mind, senses to do our duties for the purification of our mind to gain the knowledge of Brahman without being affected by the dualities of this world. Number 10. Ishvara is the imperishable seed of creation, Avyayam Bijam. As long as our Sanchita karmas are there, Ishvara is the imperishable seed for this endless cycle of birth and death, samsara. According to our karmas, our birth and death will sprout. But once we gain moksha, we remain as the imperishable seed in oneness with Brahman. Verse 19, Sri Krishna further states 6 more of Ishvara's Vishvato Mukham for us to contemplate. Number 1, Ishvara energizes. He lights up this world. Tapami aham. Ishvara is the sun that lights up and heats up this world. And because of the heat, water evaporates. Number 2, Ishvara withhold the rain. Aham varsham nigranami. And number 3, Ishvara releases the rain. Aham varsham utsrajami. Ishvara is the law that governs the rain. Because of rain, there are seasons, and we have seasonal fruits and vegetables for human and animal consumption. Number 4, Ishvara is the immortal. Amritam evacha. Ishvara is that punya because of which devas are devas, who enjoy certain bliss and immortality. Number 5, Ishvara is also death. Mrityu evacha. Ishvara is the law of death. Because of our punyas and papas, we mortals get born to die. In birth and death, we are in Ishvara. And number 6, Ishvara is the cause and effect. Sat asat evacha. Sat is the manifest form of this creation, the Prakriti aspect. And asat is the Purusha aspect. To understand Ishvara, we must know both the manifest and the unmanifest aspect of this creation. At verse 19, we shall take a break, and next we are going to learn about mumukshus, who are doing actions to fulfill their desires. So till then, Om Namah Shivaya.